Okay, and we are rolling. So, hi everyone. It's just me in this video, at least. Just due to a change in my schedule, we're not able to record together this week, Shaun and I. So, doing something a little different. I'm going to be recording something very short here. Just doing just a basic thing of what I think of. Recap this week, predictions for this upcoming week. Shaun will get you the update on the predictions that we've had this week, both me and Shaun and Bobby, and be doing my own predictions for that. So we can't get together, so much less at BYU due to a change in my schedule. Like I said before, I'm working 9 to 5 this week, and it's kind of in flux with the new role that they have me in there. I'm in my home, as you can see. Got a picture of the temple right here, sitting in my kitchen. Got a little microphone right there. So this is going to be very low quality. I'm actually, let me adjust that. I'm actually recording through my webcam on my laptop here. Got this microphone here. This microphone won't work with the recording app that I have here on Windows 10. So I'm actually recording the video through one app and then the audio through another. So we'll see how it works in editing. Also got some orange juice here. It's actually orange juice and guava juice mixed together, and some water in case, Sorry, I need some water. I'll try to make this interesting and also short because I know how you all hate staring at my mug and listening to my stupid voice. So let's get started with a recap of last week's games. I was shocked at all the different NFL outcomes. I won't get into each one of them, but we'll get into the matchups here. That's not what I want. Let's get to this screen. So we'll start with the 57's matchup of the week, the Vater Bowl or whatever, and Taylor beats his twin brother James. Taylor improves a 3-1. James, I don't know what the opposite of improves is, decays to 0-4 in an 84.3 to 72.8 matchup here. Pretty close. This one could have easily been won by James here. Taking a look, Deshaun Watson, great pickup. 33.7 points. He's one of the top scorers of the week there. Some other stats, Jordan Nelson, 19.5. Let's take a look at his stats really quick. 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pretty good. That was a pretty good night for him. I remember watching that game. Another standout, Todd Gurley. Oof. Like really laying down the law there. In practice, I would say carried Taylor's team to a victory there. Not much else standing out and impressing on me in either one of these matchups. Case Keenum for Minnesota, 8.8 points, not too impressive there. Steelers defense versus Patriots defense made a huge difference. That's a 13-point swing. Again, James, get rid of the Patriots defense. They have -1 points as a total here. They started weeks 1 and 2 with -6. They've gotten only 5 points since then. Get rid of them. After 4 weeks and they have -1 points, get rid of them. They're hurting you. Some other things here on the bench, some standouts. Bilal Powell for the New York Jets. I wouldn't expect that to stand up here at 28 points. Phillip Rivers, 22.9 points. Not as good as Deshaun. That's okay. Maybe something that you could trade for. Maybe get a better defense. Actually, I'll just pick someone up off of waivers. Stream that crap. A couple duds here that I would see. Let's see, Isaiah Crowell, 2.7 points for Cleveland. I probably wouldn't feel comfortable starting any Brown anymore. Demaryius Thomas, 1.1. Sammy Watkins, 1.7. Just not a lot of standouts there. Julio Jones with 3 points. That's crazy. Someone who's expected to be wide receiver 1, he's actually wide receiver 25 right now. This best game was week 2 against Green Bay, 13.8 points. A couple other ones, Terrence Wentz with -7 yards. I had more fantasy points on Sunday than Terrence West. A couple other duds here, Theo Riddick. Duke Johnson did 12 points, not too bad for Cleveland running back there, actually better than Crowell. A lot of bench points for you. James, I think you got a little bit to go here if you're going to have any hopes of making the playoffs, in my opinion. But we move along to the next one, which is Andrew at Bischoff, and take a drink while this loads. Sorry, it is 9:53 on Tuesday night. I just thought I'd record. Of course, Bischoff wins 95 to 80.6. Bischoff improves to 3-1. Andrew, again, drops to 1-3 here. He is second to last in the Lavelle division. We got Tom Brady standing out here for Bischoff, 23.5 points. Again, still number one quarterback in the league. Couple other ones. Devontae Freeman, 13.8 points. Pretty good. AJ Green, 12.3. Not the only person I would say was a dud for Bischoff this week was Ty Montgomery, 2.8, but he went out with an injury. What are you going to do? He had also, I think, the lowest bench points here. The lowest amount of bench points is Bischoff with 17.1 points. Then we go over to the other side with Andrew. Not a bad showing. Probably only one or two people who kind of lost it for you here. Melvin Gordon with 2.9 points and Christian McCaffrey 4.9. Not terrible, I guess, Christian McCaffrey, but he's had better days. He is actually currently running back 28 on the season here, so not too bad for a flex spot, but Kirk Cousins does good for you, Leonard Fournette. But to be honest, between Kirk Cousins and Alex Smith in that matchup on a Monday night in prime time, I probably would have started Alex Smith. Still wouldn't have helped you one, to be honest. And let me see here. Leonard Fournette, again, doing what Leonard Fournette does. You got two rookie running backs here. He is running back number 4. Pretty good for you there. I keep riding that. Mike Evans, Tampa Bay, 12.7 points. Chris Hogan with 12. Pretty good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, -1 points in a win over the Giants, mainly just because of points against, 23 points allowed. Some other studs here that were on the bench again. Alex Smith actually outscored Kirk Cousins by 5.7 points. I'm sorry, 6.7 points. I apologize about that. Keenan Allen, 16.8 points on your bench here, Andrew. Not too much else. Still a lot of work to do there. We'll move along to my matchup. When I traveled to Kyle, the Iowa Demogorgons. Is that what it is? No, that's not Iowa. IA? Anyway, in an 89.8 win, 79.6. As I said in my email, I was down by 1.4 points at the end of Sunday, so I needed at least 1.5 points more out of Kareem Hunt than out of Tyreek Hill. Russell Wilson does good for me there, 27.6. Kareem Hunt, 15.1. Now, I think that is his lowest score this season, 15.1 points. His floor is 15.1. I'm going to keep riding Hunt all the way to a championship. Brandon Cooks underperformed, 4.2 points. He is currently wide receiver 4, but I'm going to keep working on that. He's going to be he's going to be number 1 by the end of the season. Just you watch. Michael Thomas, 14.9. Let me see. I believe he's wide receiver 10, so I got 2 top 10 wide receivers there. Joe Mixon underperformed, 4.8 points. Not too much there. Let's go over to the other side of the fence. Jameis Winston in a great showing against the Giants, 29.5 points. Let me see here. Over 300 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. What more can you ask for? Dalvin Cook, 11.4 points, but he got injured. Man, he's going to have to find a replacement there. Sorry, I don't know what happened there with my feed. I think there's a 10-minute video limit there. But hey, we'll work with it. I'll edit it all together. So anyway, we go back to, let me see here. We go back, again, Minnesota. I feel bad for y'all. Some people on the bench not doing, Carson Palmer, 19.4 points, but I did have Russell Wilson who did better. Wendell Smallwood, not too bad. Terrell Pryor caught a touchdown on Monday. That gave him fantasy relevance here. Marcus Mariota, 15.7, not too shabby there. Kelvin Benjamin, 13.4. Still checking my feeds here. Let's go back. So yeah, not too much to reflect on there. Now we go to Brad at Bobby here. I apologize, guys. I know this isn't very professional, but you know what? I'm not very professional. Is that still rolling? I don't know if that's still rolling here. 1 second, everyone. Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm just gonna have to really cut this up in order to make this work here. But anyway, we go to Brad at Bobby. You'll see how I'm doing. I'm just gonna do regular cuts here so that way I can just splice it all together. Go to Brad at Bobby. Bobby wins 102 over 85 to Brad. Bobby is the only undefeated one in the league, 4-0. Brad drops to 2-2. A couple standouts here. Lamar Miller, 25.1 points for Brad. Not too shabby there. DeAndre Hopkins, 19.7. On Bobby's side here, Le'Veon Bell. He had his breakout game, 33.6. He is running back 5 right now. He had 15.8 last week, but he more than doubles that in a 33.6 showing this week. Then we go to Seahawks defense. They had 2, I believe, touchdowns here. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick six, and then 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown. Loved it. Anyway, we move along. I'm hearing voices. I'm hearing things. I think that's my wife. Anyway, so we move along here to bench points here. Not too much. Amir Abdullah, 16.9 points. That is the exception, not the rule for Amir Abdullah. Not too much to show there, but a lot of improvement for both. I think Bobby is doing great so far. Aaron Rodgers, again, with 23.1 points. Okay, now we move on to the last one here, which was Christian at Shaun, where Christian goes 0-4. Shaun improves to 2-2 here in a 95.5 over 66.7 game here. Standouts, Ezekiel Elliott looking like Zeke in his prime, 25.9 points. He is still he is player rank, or I guess running back 7 on the year here. A couple other ones, Marshawn Lynch, I'd say welcome to Dumpsville, or at least bench him. Couple other things, Tevin Coleman, 14.4. Matt Ryan, only 8.5 points. He didn't get a touchdown, I don't believe. And that, no, he had one touchdown, but 2 interceptions and a fumble. That really killed Matt Ryan this week. Tyrell Williams with 20.5 points. Dak Prescott 22.6. Probably wouldn't done better with starting Dak there. One more thing here, Alvin Kamara 15.6. Not too bad for I believe he's a rookie. I'm not too sure because I'm stupid, as they say. So, but those that. Before I cut this clip, we'll take a look at our standings. My email was maybe a little bit inaccurate because the standings here on ESPN have in the Marriott division. Let's see here. It would be Taylor at number 1, Danny at number 2, Brad at number 3. Kyle at number 4, and then poor James at 0-4 at number 5, and then Bobby at number 1 and Lavelle also number 1 overall, and then Bischoff at 3-1 at number 2, Shaun at number 3 at 2-2, Andrew at number 4 at 1-3, and Christian at 0-4 here. I'm not sure who would be last in all the standings between Christian and James here, but suffice it to say they're both at 0-4 here. Okay, now let's move on into predictions for this week. I won't take too much time with this, but we move along. Thursday night game, Patriots at Buccaneers. Patriots have been looking lackluster, and their defense is just not holding up in a game where Doug Martin's going to be coming back. I'm going to go bold prediction here. Bucs win. Jets at Browns. I want to say Jets win. They've been shown promise so far, and the Browns are just not going anywhere. Panthers at Lions. Lions are looking good. I think they're gonna win in this one here. 49ers at Colts. Flip a coin. I choose the 49ers in this one. At least they show some promise and didn't get totally obliterated by the Seahawks. We have they played the Seahawks yet? I don't know. Titans at Dolphins. Titans are looking good. Dolphins are looking absolutely horrible. Give me the Titans. Bills at Bengals here. Bills at Bengals. Bills are number one in the AFC East, believe it or not. So give me the Bills in that one against the Bengals. Chargers at Giants. Give me the Chargers. Giants are looking absolutely poopy. They're 0-4. Jaguars at Steelers. I'm going to go upset alert here. Give me the Jaguars. I think their defense will be a bit too much for the Steelers to handle. Cardinals at Eagles. Eagles are looking good as well. Give me the Eagles. Then we go into the afternoon game. Seahawks at Rams. Let me see here. Rams are looking good. And the Seahawks have always struggled against the Rams. And Seahawks are having a dilemma at running back here. Hate to say it, but give me the Rams in this one. Ravens at Raiders. Raiders are just looking horrible, and their car broke down. So you shifted into manual. Give me the Ravens in this one. Packers at Cowboys. Dang. It's going to be a close one, but give me the Pack in that one. Chiefs at Texans. Chiefs. It's going to be closer than most people think, but give me the Chiefs. They improved to 5-0. Monday night, and that's the Sunday night game. Monday Night Football. Vikings at Bears. I am going to take the Vikings, even though they just lost their rookie running back. The Bears just haven't been looking all that good and dirty, actually. So that's my predictions for Week 5. It is. Yeah, Week 5. And then we move into Week 5 in the 57's league here. Let me just pull open those really quick here. And I will give you my predictions. Just one second. Brad at Danny. Again, I'm recording this on a Tuesday night before waivers have gone through. So actually, instead of starting at Brad at Danny, let's go actually at the top of the list here. It is going to be Bobby at Taylor, 4-1, 4-0, and Taylor 3-1. I think I dubbed this the 57's league matchup of the week because of the amount of improvement both these teams showed. They both ended up 3-10 at the end of last season, and now they have more wins now in Week 5. At the end of Week 4, I should say, than they had all last season here. So some things are in flux here, so don't even worry about it. Aaron Rodgers, Carson Wentz. I'm just going to make quick predictions here. Bobby projected at 81.3, but he has 2 on bye there. And then Taylor, 84.4 with none on bye at that moment. Given that Bobby will very much, most likely, change that, and he has been one of the highest scorers, giving Bobby to improve to 5-0 in this one. Then we go to Kyle at Bischoff. Tom Brady, Jameis Winston. Everything is going into Bischoff's way here, but I feel like this is just my gut feeling, and I know it's not at all anything professional here. You know what? Give me Kyle on this one. He's a worthy opponent, and I think he's going to bounce back. He's going to even things out. Bischoff will fall to 3-2. We go to Andrew at Christian. Another drink. Andrew, 1-3. Christian, 0-4. Someone's going to improve their record here. I know that much. Let me see here. Not too much I could see. We got a couple people on bye for Christian here. I'm going to call it upset alert. Christian gets his first win. He goes to 0-4 and drops Andrew to 0-4 here. Then we go to Brad at Danny. Brad has Ben Roethlisberger, who's going to be at home. I think the Jacksonville defense will be a bit too much for him. DeMarco Murray. I'm going to improve to 4-0. 4-1. Give it to me. Kareem Hunt. I'm going to ride him. Brandon Cooks, he's going to have a good game tomorrow night, but I think he's going to... No, not tomorrow night. I'm sorry. Thursday night, but I think he's going to end up losing. I'm going to give it to Danny because I pick myself. And then we got Shaun at James USU Aggies. It's going to be close to Deshaun Watson against a Kansas City defense that has been kind of exposed due to Monday night here. Ezekiel Elliott, Frank Gore, Jordy Nelson I think he's gonna tear up that Dallas defense here in a loss again. I think in this one, give it to James. I'm gonna take him to improve to 1-4. Shaun drops to 2-3. And I can't remember what I named that one the the 57's matchup of the week. Guys, it's been fun. It was been short. I'm going to edit this video right now, get it ready to upload, and sorry that it's been like this week. We'll still try to find a way to record next week after I get my schedule. Things are kind of shaking up in my company. So anyway, I will see you all later. Good luck. And it's been a really fun week. It's been a really fun go so far. Really, seriously, this is awesome that we're doing this now with the microphones and everything. Now that we have time to do it, it's really, I really love doing this, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. Have a good night.